But anyway, yeah, I hope you guys are good. Basically today I'm just going to be doing a little rundown in terms of the 3D project that I've been working on. It's finally got into like the end part of what I was working on. My inspiration for my story was derived from my grandmother. Yes. So my grandmother had an arranged marriage at a very young age. I want to say very young age, but at a young age, right? And she had to be married off into marriage and her new life, her new family. And basically she had different types of responsibilities, and in the community, or the village rather, she had the responsibility of becoming a midwife for the entire village, and that already is a responsibility on its own. So yeah, I just thought that was actually so interesting and would make for a very strong story. And yeah, so I chose my grandmother. So in the story, you're basically supposed to have opposing elements in order to make a story of your own. So yes, so yeah, this in turn, basically this major responsibility in turn requires you, or forces you rather, to grow up faster than the average kid, because you feel as though and because of that experience, your youth has been stripped away from you. Do you know what I mean? So my story is centered around that, but I will read it for you. She is a clan leader and very authoritative and very strict. The village and the community brings the kids to her. This is in my story, by the way. The kids to her who basically oppose traditional views, traditional ways of doing things. So this is speaking, dressing, questioning tradition, and all of that. Yet deep down, she is young and she's obsessed with being young again. Do you know what I mean? And basically she, in her personal time, in her intimate time, she can transcend into another spiritual realm where she's young and free and all these things that oppose her physical reality, so to say. So yeah, that is the basis of my story, that is the basis of my character. So with that being said, there are elements as you create my character, as you go through my character, you will realize there are things that just don't make no sense, but that's because of the story, and that just ties into the story. The story will always ground you, even in the creation process, in the production process, to stick to that. My character is obviously based in like the South African space, but we use different South African themes and traditions to make this one character, fictional character, so to say, in her own realm that doesn't really exist, but you know, it's based off of South African context and stuff. But this is more than anything to appreciate our South African cultures, more than to like appropriate them or anything of that nature, because I do mix match a lot, and even in films you'll see there's pieces of this and pieces of that. For example, in Wakanda, there's like a hairstyle I took inspiration from the 1800s, and this is a hairstyle that can also be deemed very youthful because it's very like, it's very hippie. Although this was used in the 1800s, very common hairstyle in the 1800s. For me, that serves more as the youthful aspect, because you don't really see old people rocking that hairstyle. Physical appearance, she's a magogo. Magogo in South African context is a grandma. Also, I have to make it clear for my non-South African audience, because I actually recently found out that we have non-South African audience watching us. Ain't that crazy? But yo, accessories, this is where it really gets, this is where you really get to see it play. My character Rumbi has a traditional hat. In the Zulu culture, you can only get this hat when you're married, right? And that is a symbol of maturity, a symbol of maturity and of knowledge and wisdom. All right. And then contrary to that, she has these puffs that when in the Zulu tradition, you get those, or you wear those when you are becoming of age, which symbolizes innocence more than anything, youthfulness. It's a symbol of you leaving your youth and getting into womanhood, but it's very much a symbol of innocence. Old women and married women, you don't see them wearing them puffs. You usually see they usually wear them during umemulo. Umemulo is basically a traditional event or ceremony rather that celebrates your innocence in the Zulu tradition. Yes. Correct me if I'm wrong also. I am open to that, but I did do my research and I spoke to my Zulu people. Okay. Cool. So I'm just creating that picture for you. There are contrasting elements in her outfit that just basically bridge the whole idea of being old, but obsessed with being young again. So that's that. And then also another thing is she's got these Ndebele neck rings. Ndebele neck rings you get also when you're married, which again these actually symbolize not only maturity but wealth as well. They are gifted to you when you are married by your husband, and the more you have, the more wealthy you are, so to say. It's a symbol of wealth as well. So she got money. She got money. She moneyed up because obviously she does get some sort of payment for when people bring in these kids and stuff, and they gift her with all, either monetary value or actual gifts, just as a token of gratitude, just like how you would with a traditional healer or a sangoma and all of that. That ties into my character in terms of her outfit and stuff like that, and how she has opposing elements within her outfit that just tie into the story. She's got rings, just to symbolize youthfulness. She got some stubby, she got some nails did, she got her nails did, and she got sneakers. She got them bootleg Nikes on. She got them bootleg Nikes on. But yeah. And that's just for copyright purposes. It's upside down, so. I won't be alright. Low key, I've been wildin'.
teenage is gone. You must grow old and up.